education. This festival is being held with an endeavor to provide to new learners an environment that promotes self-development and nurtures their potential based on their interests and aptitudes. The family which is responsible for providing us this enabling environment is the Rama family. Shri Suresh Mathur ji will now introduce us to the Rama family. Mathur sir is the Chief Operating Officer of AURO Hotels India and AURO University Surat. Mr. Mathur always says that he is excited to work with Team India and to lead AURO to becoming a formidable player in hospitality, education and its other businesses. In Surat, he oversees the 5-star Taj Gateway Hotel, the newly opened Courtyard by Marriott on the AURO University campus, which will serve as the training hotel for AURO students. In addition, he serves as a member on the Board of Governors, on the Board of Management, on the Academic Council of AURO University. Mr. Mathur studied History Honours in St. Stephen's and graduated from Oberoi School of Hotel Management, New Delhi. He did his specialization programs from École Hôtelière Lausanne, Switzerland, and Cornell University, USA. Mr. Mathur is a certified hotel administrator and certified hospitality educator from the Educational Institution of American Lodging Association. May I now request Mr. Mathur to please take the podium.
Thank you, Meghna, for that introduction. Thank you, Dr. Singh, for those brilliant words of wisdom that you shared with us. Thank you so much. Good morning. Come on, guys. You can do better. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on, all right. Wake up. One more time. Let's do it again. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. They heard you upstairs. Thank you. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today and welcome you to this amazing community of Auroites. A zillion years ago, I was sitting there in your place, and a million emotions were flashing through my mind. A million questions were coming in my mind. Is that happening to you? Be honest. Maybe one or two. Not a zillion, not a million. Correct? Some thoughts are coming to your mind. I'll tell you what those thoughts are. Did I make the right choice? Join AURO. The answer is yes, you did. You made the absolutely right choice. Another question which may be coming to your mind is AURO worth investing my time and money as a university? The answer again is absolutely. This is the best decision you could have ever made in your life. Now let me assure you that your selection is not a mistake by Abhijit Bhattacharya and his team and his admissions team. They evaluated your results, they evaluated your past performance, and they saw great potential in you. And hence, you are sitting here as an Auroite. In fact, I can assure you, each and every one of you, that you are here because you deserve to be here, and because you can bring something new and exciting to the AURO community. Today, as you are baptized as an Auroite, a recognition you will be proud of for the rest of your life. So, I welcome you to the AURO family. Very quickly, in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through very little facts about how this AURO family came into existence and what it is today. I'll be touching on the founders. I'll be speaking on the founders and the famous $2 story, which you should hear, I think, for the first time, if you haven't heard it before. The company's vision and the latest succession plan that the company is going through. The mission, vision, and values. And again, strategy and vision including the India strategy. At the end of this talk, you should be able to understand the basic fundamentals to run any business. So with that, let me go ahead and start the story. The founders, as Meghna just mentioned, is the Rama family. They hail from a very humble beginning. It started in Sarona, Navsari, not too far away from here. I'm sure most of you have visited or may visit their home, ancestral home, which is still existent in Sarona, and where they come every year to spend quality time to be at peace with themselves. So Sarona is where they started. Obviously, these are the parents and the three Rama kids, JP, HP, and MP Rama. This is their ancestral home through the various stages, been through here. So obviously this is not existing anymore, that's why I'm showing these pictures. It's been modernized and it's almost like a very comfortable hotel today. The whole story of the Rama family starts in 1969 with Mr. HP Rama, our founder chancellor, founder president of AURO University, arrived in the United States. He arrived with literally $2 in his pocket. It is from those $2 that he created this empire of hotels and other institutions which we shall be talking about. So whenever you see Mr. Rama, do ask him to narrate his story of the $2. And I also believe he still has this $2 in his pocket. So when I look back, he didn't even spend those $2 and yet created this great empire. He started his career on arrival in New York as a dishwasher and a server at a Howard Johnson in New York City. That is the humility and the humble beginning from childhood still continues in their life today. And this is the humble beginning. So when I hear that, some interns don't want to work as servers and dishwashers, I'm really amazed as to why they would think so. Because if you cannot do that job, you don't know how to do that job, it's very difficult to progress further. In 1973, he formally formed JHM Hotels with the purchase of this motel in California, in Pomona, California. So 40-room, run-down motel, not branded. He bought that hotel. He didn't have the money. Remember, he only had $2 in his pocket. He went through Xavier Institute, got his MBA, and then he borrowed money, asked people, pawned whatever jewelry there was in the house to buy this first motel in Pomona, California. Thereafter, MP, JP, and RP and DP, the other brothers, joined them from Africa. Since then, JHM Hotels has owned over 90 hotels, 55 hotels have been sold, and currently they own and operate 35 hotels. In late 2017, JHM Hotels' name was retired. Do you know the meaning of the word retired? When you retire a name of a company, that means the company was shelved. It was put on the shelves, and a new company or slash companies were formed. This led to a succession planning within the family. By now, the children had all grown up. They all wanted to have their own vision in life. They wanted to do things their way, and they wanted the parents to listen to them, and not the other way. Parents should listen to them. So with that in mind, the company was divided into 4 entities. This is what Mr. H.P. Rama had to say. The next generation has grown up. They want their own paths to success, and you have to start listening to that. Following that, the session empowers a new generation of hoteliers where they can now use their own vision and their own paths. On November 17th, after 44 years, 4 independent hotel companies had been formed. AURO Hotels, led by DJ Rama and backed up by JP and HP Rama. City Hotel Group, led by Kamal Rama, and that is the trust of Mr. DP Rama, who passed away a few years ago. Seema Hotels, Seema Rama, daughter of MP Rama, is the key executive of that company. And Sarona Hotels, the principal is Hiren Rama, son of the youngest brother, HP Rama. So this is the new form of JHM Hotels. It is 4 companies now, and with 4 different leaders. The assets of the company, JHM Hotels, was divided equally among the 4 brothers, existing brothers, and the trust of Mr. D.P. Rama. AURO Hotels is the official successor to JHM Hotels, led by DJ Rama, President and CEO. This is a photograph of DJ and HP Rama. HP Rama is handing over the torch to DJ Rama to take it forward. A lot of press coverage. The press hailed the succession as the most peaceful, no lawyers involved, no fighting, no bickering, and it was done in a most pleasant manner. Let's talk about the vision, mission, and values of this company. This is the driving force of any company. So if your dad doesn't, or mom, or whoever runs your family business doesn't have a vision, mission posted outside in the boardroom or as you enter, so your stakeholders can take a look at it, you need to go and tell Dad, we need to create a vision, mission, and values. And then you tell him, Dad, once we create it, you got to follow it. You just hang a plaque on the wall. So let's take a look at the vision of AURO Hotels. To be a beacon of excellence in hospitality, to be a lighthouse, a beacon, a lighthouse, to be the pinnacle in hospitality, to reach the pinnacle in hospitality, to be perfection in everything that the company does. That is our vision, to be a beacon in hospitality. Our mission, the purpose of a mission, as Dr. Rohit Singh spoke to you earlier, is to get to your vision. The mission takes you to your vision. It's certain steps you have to do to reach that perfection or the beacon of excellence in hospitality. To elevate the experience of our guests, associates, owners, and communities on a minute by minute, hour by hour, every day, 24/7. 24/7. That is, it is not my order of cup of tea will be there 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 45 minutes. It has to be there now. Because today's customer, which is you, the millennial customer today is hashtag now. You've seen that? Hashtag now? That's what you guys are. You guys want everything now. Even Federal Express is slow for you guys. So that is what we have to keep up with, is how do we satisfy your wants, needs, and desires in the way you want them, in the time you want them. That is the mission of AURO Hotels. Values. Dr. Rohit Singh touched upon 12 personal values. Here are 6 or 7 professional values that we follow at AURO Hotels. Integrity, precision, teamwork, adaptability, caring, and balance. Very essential to the success of a company are these core values that are followed. You have to have values in today's world. Just yesterday, you should have read in the papers that the president of Disney World was fired. He was fired for certain tweets he did a few years ago, which came to light. Those tweets that he did were against the values of Disney World. And hence he was let go immediately. That's the kind of values the world is seeing today. That's the kind of values you need to learn at AURO University and then take it further from there. So, integrity, as precision, getting things done the way it is supposed to be, teamwork. You can only work together to be successful. You cannot do it alone. And I personally like the last one, balance in life. Strike that balance between studies and your personal life. You know, there has to be that equilibrium that has to be followed in life. Very quickly, we have a very good outreach program, CSR. I'll just draw your attention to this one giving principle, 1-1-1. Annually, we donate 1% of the company's profit. We give 1% of our product and 1% of our time. What does that mean? Profit is very simple. What does product mean? That we donate 1% of our product. What does it mean, anybody? We donate 1% of our room nights to firefighters, to people who are homeless because of a storm. We donate rooms to schools. We donate rooms to to police departments in terms of crises. So that's our contribution to society. And of course, 1% of a manpower where we, our associates, go and work in homes, in hospitals, in institutions. So that is a very, very powerful CSR that AURO Hotels is doing. A branding strategy, all the marketing gurus sitting here, we also have a marketing strategy. These are the approved brands that we work as operators and owners of: Marriott, Hilton, and Hyatt. There are a couple of other brands we work with, but this is primarily all the brands that we have. We own and operate all these hotels. I'm not going to go through each one. You can read that. So when we do a little analysis, today we operate 6,400 rooms, out of which 73% are with the Marriott. So Marriott is our favored or preferred brand partner. 14% and 10% with Hilton and Hyatt, and La Quinta we have 3%. So that's roughly the branding strategy we follow. There are multiple brands available in the market today, but for our own efficiency, you've got to zero in the brands that you want to be with. You cannot be with 40 brands, no longer. Again, the pipeline, 21 hotels under construction, which will add 3,100 rooms to our inventory. So this is the pipeline that we are going through. Okay. Quickly, what is the hallmarks of our success or of our growth. Our stakeholders, number one for success is our stakeholders. Dr. Rohit Singh had mentioned 4, we have 6 stakeholders. We have included 2 more here. Lenders and vendors, brands. What are lenders? Who are the lenders? The people, the banks, institutions who provide us money, loans to move. Who are our vendors? Every contractor, every supplier is our stakeholder. AURO financial ability. We are 100% privately owned, funded through internal equity, select few outside partners, history of success through fiscal discipline, efficiency during recession periods. And last but not the least, we are very hands-on development and operations, in-house design and construction department, self-managed all hotels. Strategy and vision. AURO investments. iResponse, I'll touch later. TD, I will be touching later. Mega projects, full service acquisition, value add, select service, lifestyle development. That is our strategy. What does these mean? Mega projects. These are projects where 2 or 3 different brands are put under the same space. All right? I'll show you a plan later after this one. This has AC by Marriott. That's a lifestyle kind of an operation. Courtyard, one standing right outside. You can come and have a look at that. And Spring Hill Suites. This is an all suites hotel. So this is a cluster of 3 hotels, 3 properties put together. This is typically how you do it. Here you have the Hilton Garden Inn and the Hometown, both Hilton brands, where there are a lot of common and shared services. So if I was doing 2 hotels independently, I would put up 2 swimming pools. As you can see, we put up 1 swimming pool, which will for both hotels. Full service hotels. A few pictures of the full service hotels that we just completed. Select service. What's the difference between a full service and a select service? Full service has all the bells and whistles. Select service has very specific services which are offered. For instance, you won't get 3 restaurants in a full service hotel. If you're lucky, you may get just breakfast there. Lifestyle hotels, these are very boutique hotels, very chic hotels in high end of town. For instance, in Savannah, Georgia, the School of Design, the great school in Savannah, which is a very like a boutique city, an old, quaint heritage city in Georgia. And Greenwood, South Carolina, downtown, again, is very quaint, very beautiful, very high end. And Buckhead, Atlanta, is known the world over as the most expensive real estate. So there we create lifestyle hotels. TD, self-storage. In the United States, apartments are getting smaller, homes are getting smaller, there's no place to store things. So self-storage is a very, very big business. So TD, which is Tushar and Dharmender, they have launched this high-end self-storage. Here, if you have 100 units, you don't need, and once you have 100 customers, you don't have to do any more marketing. Those guys stay there for the rest of their lives. They don't leave that storage. So this is the easiest business to be in with absolutely no marketing. And one person runs the whole self-storage because it is self. Everything you do yourself. And then this is the new thing that had started. It's called TD Camps. But the real word for this is glamping. Have you heard of the word glamping? Glamping. Glamping. It's made from 2 words. Anybody? Glamour and camping. Glam, glam, ping, ping. So it's called glamping. These are very high-end camps. They're put up in 6 months. 100 rooms, 150 rooms, whatever you want. air-conditioned, state-of-the-art technology, everything is there. And you can move it out and put it up in AURO cricket field, and 6 months later, take it out and put it somewhere else. So this is a great thing that we have started. It's going to catch on very, very well in the United States. So, having said that, this is the last of our AURO investments. This is a new building which was invested and opened in April 2018, and more investments of this sort in real estate will be following. Awards and recognition, the various awards the hotels have achieved. I'm not going to read them all, you can take a look at them. And then the India strategy. This is the India strategy. I'm going to speak to you about earth space, education, hospitality. In the ancillary business, very quickly, we have Regency Travels, a fleet of cars which we operate through the Taj and Courtyard hotels, and L1 and L2 license. I was trying to be really nice here and not write the word liquor there, but we also own and operate a liquor license located at the Gateway Hotel. And of course, iServices, integrated services, is iResponse. iResponse is a service based at the Gateway, where we have 20 young boys and girls who are supporting social media responses to customers in the United States who stay in over 1,000 hotels that we handle from here. So if a person goes on Twitter and says, I had a lousy breakfast at the Courtyard in Atlanta, the reply will go from India to that customer. Sir, we do apologize for your inconvenience. Please, the next time you are in Atlanta at the Courtyard, breakfast is on us. So we compliment. So all these questions are answered, the comments are answered out of India. If you're looking for a part-time job, it's a great opportunity to join them because it's growing very, very fast, and it's all for young boys and girls. And BPO is business services we provide to our hotels, and accounting services to our hotels in the United States. Again, located in Gateway Hotel. Energy investments I'll touch upon. So this is AURO University, this is Earth Space. This is 120 acres, a major development. As you can see, this is the education zone, about 60-70 acres of this. 120 is identified for education. This is the hospitality and residential zone. The Courtyard is here. We're doing proposed 5-star hotel and a convention center. But before that, we are toying with the idea of putting up a party plot here because there's so much of demand for a high-end party plot. So we're looking at doing something there. This is the proposed commercial zone where we plan commercial buildings, real estate, again high-end real estate. And this is the future healthcare zone, both connected with education and the community. So this is roughly the Earth Space development. I don't have time to go through each and every development, but right now we are sitting in this building on the ground floor. So this is MHR Surat. Anybody? What is MHR Surat? Well, this is the, remember this building? You haven't seen this building in Surat? Nobody? Nobody? Come on, guys. Haven't you been to the Taj Gateway Hotel? How many have been to the Taj Gateway Hotel? Hands up. And you don't recognize this building? That's the Taj Gateway. It's to be a Marriott in a year's time. Same building. All cleaned up, all freshened up, all looking new, right? Well, this is the new look room designed by our team of consultants, interior decorators, CCD, out of Hong Kong. They have done this entire palette you see here. So this is the have you all, anybody eaten a buffet at the Taj? No? Have you ever had lunch there? Dinner there? All right. This is that restaurant. This is how it's going to look. the all-day dining. That's the guest room, the bathroom, with that room. This is the this is the lobby. This is where you're entering. This is the lobby, a whole different lobby. And this is T3, or the cafe, the 24-hour shop. As you enter the hotel on the right, it's called T3. And what we're doing is we're opening up these windows. So outside this, there will be another area open to sky with garden, umbrellas, and all those things. And a food truck will be parked there. A lari as you say. But this is a very high-end lari that will be parked there. So this is the courtyard by Marriott. If you haven't visited, you should go and see it. This is La Grace Retreat in Auroville, a 21-room guest house where I'm sure you will visit as part of your stay with us. The guest room, the meditation room, a little meeting room, the lobby, the atrium, and a quaint little dining room. This is your university. This is how it'll look once everything is in place. Right? This is existing building. This is the existing building. We are sitting somewhere here, I just mentioned. This is the proposed administrative building. And this is what we refer to as AB3. And this is the 3 more buildings that will AB 4, 5, and 6. AB stands for AURO Building 4, 5, and 6. What will these look like? You see here, this is our development pipeline. These basketball and tennis courts will come somewhere here in front of the hostels here. Okay, this pond has been taken out now. This will be here by end of 201, end of this year, 404. You'll get it this year. This is the reference the Vice Chancellor made when he was talking about to brainstorm over a cup of chai or a cup of hot coffee, or filtered coffee. This is what we call AURO Cafe. It's building just meant for you guys. It's so electric, it's so vibrant, the interiors. I wish I had more time to show you all the interiors. This has been done by this famous interior decorator by the name of Bus Ride. And in Mumbai, BKC and all those kind of things, they have a lot of restaurants. Just Google Bus Ride and you get there, you know who he is. Design workshops, you can see them under construction. This is a pad, this is not really a rendering, but it's just some structural impressions of it. And this is the hostel number 3, we're running short of hostel space. So that is the next 3-year pipeline for AURO University. Very, very exciting. This is the Sri Aurobindo Integral Life Center, where it's about 20,000 square feet of space, which will be the center for Sri Aurobindo, studies of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Again, a very, very exciting project. I wish I had more time. I would love to walk you through that. Investments, we have 7 windmills, 5 in Gujarat, Rashtra, and 2 in Rajasthan, where we provide energy to the government of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Very quick look at our India team. You know who this gentleman is? Anybody don't know who he is? You know who he is? You don't know? You don't know who that is? No? Who don't know who that is? He just spoke to you a few minutes ago. There's Dr. Avdesh Singh, our Vice Chancellor. This is the General Manager, Avik. This is the hospitality team, education team, hospitality team, Vikas, Courtyard, Bala, Lagras. This is Sheikh, our transport. That's the best job in the company he has, Alok. What job is his? The whole day he sits in a liquor shop selling liquor. Couldn't be a better job than that. Right, this is our BPO, Vinod. Deepak heads our iResponse. Somil, they are technical services, Somil and Suraj. Panchal is liaison, and Govardhan works very closely with men, and this is the new way where we, in JHM, we do our org charts. We put it's called servant leadership, where we work from down and support our teams. That's the job of Mr. Banker and I. All right, what are the takeaways from this? If I were to ask you, give you a test, what would be your takeaways? You can write them down or keep them in your mind, but let me highlight a few takeaways, okay? Have a solid vision, mission, and vision for your company, for any company. Do we agree? Anybody doesn't agree? Agreed? All right, so your company, provide a quality product. Do not compromise. Provide the best product. Make sure it is not only better, but different than your competition. Provide exceptional service to your customers. Age of wow. Age of now. Hire and retain right leaders and empowered associates. Any disagreement? No? Wow your associates so that they wow the customers. What does this mean? It's my personal favorite. What does it mean? If you don't take care of your associates, you cannot take care of your customers, because I don't take care of the customers. I don't even meet them, see them. Neither does Mr. Rama. It's our associates, our frontline associates, who bring good reputation or bad reputation. Just to tell you, within 6 months, the Courtyard is ranked among the top 2 hotels out of 55 in Pan-Asia. That means Pacific area and Asia region. We are number 2 hotels. We keep flipping from 1 and 2 among courtyards. There are 55 such courtyards. So that is, we didn't do that. It's the associates who do that, and we support them. Establish effective and efficient processes, fiscal discipline. I just touched upon that. Create a proactive sales and marketing culture. Be different. What is being different? What does Steve Jobs say? You cannot always be the best, right? But you can always be different. Sell your product at the right price. Embrace change. Change is never final. Dr. Wurtz again alluded to the word premier, constant evolution, constant changing. Act with integrity and always obey the law. And how do we do business is as important as the business we do. How we do business, the ethics with which we do business is more important than the business you do. If you follow good ethical practices, you will prosper even more and be a good corporate citizens. With that, any questions? If not, thank you very much. God bless and all the best.